What's up guys, Shuckle King here with a series to close out the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet era before the introduction of Pokemon Champions. I'll be participating in the Ditto Draft League, a Pokemon Draft League with a rule set following the VGC Regulation F metagame. What is a Pokemon Draft League? It is a competitive mode to play Pokemon where the team's coach drafts Pokemon to use for a season. Once a Pokemon is picked, no one else can use it, so it creates completely unique rosters. Each week we will cater Pokemon to face off against another coach with the Pokemon we drafted until someone is crowned a champion. Following off the hype of the Shuckle Premier League VGC season and the Wolf Draft League, we are a coach of the Ditto Draft League led by Jay Jingles, the lead analyst of the Wolf Draft League. I am definitely overmatched compared to the rest of the roster since we are playing in a best-of-3 VGC-style draft league, and I am the only predominantly singles content creator participating. I am also the 5th pick of this 10-coach draft league, which is a disadvantageous position, since it will be unlikely I get the absolute best Pokemon like Chien-Pao, Fluttermane, or Raging Bolt, and I am also far from an end pick that allowed me to get 2 Pokemon on my team at once. At my first pick, I hoped I could get the aforementioned Chien-Pao, Fluttermane, or Raging Bolt, and, unbelievably, all 3 Pokemon were available at my pick. So, I decided to go with the strong and fast Fluttermane with 135 special attack and speed, paired with the booster energy item to let me further increase my special attacker speed. This Pokemon can fire off super strong single target stab moves in Moonblast and Shadow Ball, has spread moves in Dazzling Gleam and Icy Wind, and has a great typing in Ghost and Fairy that lets me be immune to Fake Out and Dragon moves. The next Pokemon I drafted is one of the strongest physically attacking Pokemon in Regulation F, and is the Pokemon I used in the Shuckle Premier League Season 3, urshifu-rapid Strike. This Pokemon has the Unseen Fist ability, which allows Urshifu's contact moves to damage Pokemon through the move Protect, which is a powerful tool to ignore scouting plays by my opponent. Urshifu can also fire super effective damage into the steel types that resist Fluttermane's fairy moves, and Urshifu can fire strong physical attacking moves after an Icy Wind from Fluttermane that slows the opposition down. The next Pokemon is Tornadus Incarnate, the premier Pokemon with the ability Prankster, which gives this Pokemon priority on all status moves. I can use Prankster to give the team Sunny Day, which boosts the special attack or speed of Fluttermane, Rain Dance, which boosts the water moves of Urshifu, and Tailwind to give my team double the speed. I can also use Taunt to ensure my opponent cannot use status moves such as Trick Room. Tornadus also has a strong spread move in Bleakwind Storm that becomes 100% accurate in Rain. I use about 60% of my budget, and I still have to draft 7 more Pokemon, so I'm going to have to budget my points for the rest of the draft. My next Pokemon is not Rhyperior since I have to budget my point, so I'm grabbing Rhydon. Rhydon has the ability Lightning Rod, which redirects electric attacks to this Pokemon, which benefits Urshifu and Tornadus that are weak to electric types. This Pokemon can also run the Eviolite item, which gives my defenses that surpasses the defenses of Rhyperior. And I have the same attack set as Urshifu, so I am no slouch going for physically attacking moves. The next Pokemon I drafted is Tinkaton, a specially defensive Pokemon to pair with the physically defensive Rhydon. And Tinkaton has one of the best defensive typings in the game with Steel and Fairy. This Pokemon has Fake Out, which prevents the foe from attacking, and can be paired with Fluttermane or Urshifu clicking strong attacks without worry, or allows Tornadus to set up status moves. Tinkaton also has 3 great abilities with Mold Breaker to ignore abilities, Own Temper to be immune to Intimidate, and Pickpocket to steal items. And don't forget the powerful Gigaton Hammer. I only have a quarter of my points left to draft half of my team, and I still use the majority of my remaining points to get a Pokemon that was a menace in Regulation H, Volcarona. Volcarona has Rage Powder, which can redirect attacks away from my Fluttermane and Urshifu, and with the Flame Body ability, can also burn the opposition. Volcarona can also pair with Sunny Day Tornadus to go for powerful heat waves that hit both my opponent's Pokemon, and has Quiver Dance that can allow me to outpace most teams after 1 speed boost. I had to get this terrifying Pokemon that can act as a sweeper or a supportive piece. With minimal points remaining, I decided to use all but 3 of my remaining points, since I will have to spend 1 point each for my last 3 Pokemon. So my last non-1 point Pokemon is Arboliva. This Pokemon gives me another slow Pokemon that can pair with Rhydon to form a sneaky Trick Room Core. And while neither Bear was drafted, this Pokemon allows me to outpace both Ursaluna forms under Trick Room. This Pokemon can let me take on bulky water types that can slow down Urshifu and Volcarona, thanks to Arboliva's base 125 special attack. With the Seed Sower ability, I also have a method to change the terrain without going for the move Grassy Terrain. The last 3 Pokemon are all 1 point, but each serve a point, get it, to my team. Scraggy gives me Intimidate, another Fake Out Pokemon, and a Pokemon that can remove items with Knock Off and remove significant portions of HP with Super Fang. Next is Cryogonal, which can pair with Snowscape Tornadus to give me 100% accurate Blizzards, or lets me set up Aurora Veil to support my team. I also have Freeze Dry and High Special Defense, so this is another Pokemon designed to take on bulky water types. The last Pokemon on my team is Chimecho. This Pokemon can be a mega problem with Ally Switch and can set up Trick Move I don't want Fluttermane to do so, or prevent Trick Room with Imprison. This is my team for Ditto Draft League. We will have games on my channel for the next 7 weeks, and hopefully more if we make playoffs. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my team and how I will do this season. I'm hoping in this league that I will get my first Generation 9 Draft League championship. Thank you so much for the support, and until next time, peace.